I'm just saying. I understand the problem, but they got bills for that. You weren't supposed to tell everybody.
Oh, are we live? Oh, I apologize. He is absolutely fine, guys. Breeze Nation. What is good? Your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have breaking news. The Chicago Bears have made a couple of moves. We have to talk about the Bears waiving VELUS Jones and moving on from Kari Blasingame as well. Somebody who I thought was a real leader in that locker room. Also have to do an injury update. Of course, 3 things the Bears need to improve on post-bye and the Friday free-for-all. All that and more in today's episode of the Windy City Breeze Sports Talk Daily. Let's go. Oh, bro. Are the mics not on, Joe? Joe, we got no mics, bro. They say we got no mics. Is the soundboard on, Joe?
Yeah, it's on. Because it's
Go to
showing.
settings. Go to settings. Settings. No, Joe.
No, don't play me.
At the bottom. Settings. Audio.
No. Why did it do that?
Can you hear us now? Test.
Why did it do that?
Can you hear us now?
Don't blame me.
I'm blaming you, Joe.
You can't blame me.
Joe, it was VELUS. It was VELUS. It was VELUS. He fumbled again. Breeze Nation, what is good? It was a funny joke. It was a solid joke.
I shared that in
That was a great joke, Joe. Oh, my God. Can y'all hear us? Can you hear us now? Can you hear us?
Why does it do that? It like defaulted. Like we have to do checks and balances just to get the stupid.
No, we just got to do the thing we gonna do.
Oh my God, you ain't lying.
We got to do the thing we gonna do.
And while we're at it, we got
everybody can hear us. Everybody can hear us. Oh, well, honey, appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love, man. Throw the preview back up there again because now we got to re-preview the show because breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, the Chicago Bears have waived VELUS Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I don't want to sit here and come out and have this be the excitement party. Oh, my goodness, I'm happy. I'm not happy that his dream did not pan out. But VELUS Jones is cut. They also moved on from Kari Blasingame, who I thought was a leader in that locker room. Also have to talk about an injury update for the Bears and Commanders on both sides. 3 things the Bears have to improve on, and the Friday free-for-all. My bad, guys. I did not know that the mic. You know what it is, too? No. It's low-key on us. It's the one time we ain't checked in a month.
But it defaults in. Like, it's not like we're changing anything.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
But we'll just do checks and balances.
We'll do checks and balances. That's all it is. That's all it is. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the page. Leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. News of the day. The Chicago Bears have cut VELUS Jones from the team. They have waived him. And this is a pretty big update because my first question is not, oh my goodness, why did this take so much time? Oh my goodness, why are they moving on from him now? Oh my first question is, as let me get the close-up shot here as you're working through the show. As Brian Windhorst once said, what's happening over there? What's going on out in Chicago? What's happening in that Hallis Hall locker room?
Something's brewing.
I might listen. I'm not saying anything, but all I'm saying is keep an eye on what's happening out in Chicago. Yeah. Because it's very interesting to me that right before the trade deadline, that's the time when you move on from VELUS Jones. That's the time when you move on from Kari Blasingame. I was a big fan of Kari. I'm not going to lie to you. I am surprised that the Bears moved on from him. I thought that he was somebody who is a leader in that locker room. I talked to you about some of the things that he's done in that locker room and how he's shown his leadership and veteran leadership. He is a leader as far as the players union as well in that locker room. I was surprised that they moved on from Kari, but I thought that, when I hear these things right before the trade deadline, to me, it's not the conversation of VELUS Jones they're finally sick of VELUS. They're finally ready to move on. They finally admitted their mistake. It's the conversation of why now? Why today?
Are you saying, Pat, because we're getting close to the trade deadline and you just shaved $1.7 million VELUS, and then you're cutting maybe another $1 million for Blossom game. Let's look it up.
What's
VELUS
the
is
value on Kari Blossom game right now?
1.4 million
1.4 million
and
for
another
VELUS.
1.125. So that's about $2.5 million that you just shaved off by cutting both of those. But now, let's be clear. Just because they're cut, now is there a dead cap? That's the issue.
Not for either of them, I don't think. What do you got? Dead
VELUS
cap?
is half a mil.
Good. Yeah, we're good.
And Blossom game has nothing. So you're basically losing $500,000 off the cap.
Yes.
So you basically saving $2 million. Right. $2 million.
And I think here's the thing, right? It's again, I don't want this to be the oh my God, VELUS is gone, kumbaya. VELUS tried his best. VELUS did, he tried to put his best foot forward. He just wasn't good enough.
The lights were too bright.
That's what it comes down to. He wasn't good enough at the NFL level, and at the end of the day, that will get you cut 10 times out of 10. We're surprised that he's been here to this point. I think probably Ryan Poles is trying to go back and probably try and make some deals before getting to the point where you cut this young man. Now we see they move on from him. Here's my question. Is this a sign in your mind that they're trying to clear cap space, to clear money for you to be in a better position to have extra cash for a big name player? Because why are you clearing money? Because the Bears still have cap space.
$6 million.
The Bears still have money, right? But I'm saying, right?
Now they go up to $8 million.
If you're not going for a bigger name, if you're not going for a impact name, why are you clearing this much? Why are you trying to clear cap space?
Maybe for next year. You're also stating the fact
both
that
of these guys are going at the next year. Both of these guys are off the books. These are Kari Blossom game re-signed for a 1-year deal. VELUS Jones won the last year of his rookie deal.
Then that means if you're making a move, if you cut Nate Day-to-Day Davis, that's another $10 million.
Not this year. You would have to trade him for somebody else to take on the rest of his money.
Right, but I'm saying
next year you get $10 million. Next year you get $10 million.
Right, I know, but there's still a dead cap. The whole point is that by the whole issue is that they've probably already paid him to a degree based off stipulations.
Yeah, I mean, yes, he's making money while he's playing.
Correct. So the whole point is that he's at $11 million this year with a $9 million dead cap. So they got to pay for that.
So you can't cut him though. If you trade him, the dead cap doesn't count towards you.
I got you.
Right.
So if you trade him, the dead cap, $12 million. That's a $12 million.
Yeah, no, you can't cut him.
If they trade
he's
him,
here. You're not cutting him.
So you're up $2 million and you trade him. So now you got $14 million back. Is that Trey Hendrickson? No. Well, there's a certain point where they pay these players at certain points of their contract.
Players get paid every Tuesday.
Right, but I'm saying
so it's broken up evenly for you to get paid every Tuesday.
And there's signing bonuses.
Your signing bonus comes immediately when you sign. So that's different.
Yes.
I will look up a Trey Hendrickson contract right now. Trey Hendrickson is on a 4-year, $60 million deal. What is that? But his deal is $15 million a year.
He's at 14 right now. If I got the graphic in here somewhere, but the idea is that actually I'll just pull it right back up. If you're making that move, because Myles Garrett is nothing.
So, that's signing bonus. Signing bonus right now is $5 million. Base salary right now is $14 million.
Correct.
So you're correct on that, yes.
So I'm just saying, if you're making these moves, now that this is all conjecture, this is all speculation. You're right. I think what sucks about VELUS is that there was a little bit of the speed, the ability to be able to break.
Over 200 in a check. Over 300 in a check.
300. They're all joking because VELUS got cut.
Everybody, literally everyone in the comments is going, VELUS is cut. Oh, boy.
Hey, man, he dug his own grave. I mean, you can't fumble the ball like that. We can't. I told you that, though. Like, you can't. There's no way you can trust this dude.
You didn't tell me.
No, I'm just saying. But the idea is like, even if you going to trust him in week 16 or a week in the playoffs?
I haven't trusted him since his rookie year.
Yeah, I know.
Since the first time he fumbled versus Washington. That was 6 fumbles ago. No, but I honestly though, my question with the Velus Jones situation, with him being released, with Kari Blasingame being released, right, is
what did Coach J say? He reminded me of radio. What did I miss?
Joe, he reminded me of radio. That's nuts. Here's the wild part, right? I've seen Velus in the locker room. I've seen Kari in the. These are both really good guys. They're not bad guys. You moving on from them is probably a tough decision for Ryan Poles. We've seen how he reacted with a guy like was it Adrian Amos that they moved on from
Look, he disappointed.
Not Adrian Amos. Who was the DB, the safety that we moved on from in Hard Knocks?
Hard Knocks.
I can't think of his name. Chad, help me out here.
I don't know, but
it was a guy that he drafted. It was a guy that
has been working. It'll come to me later.
Put the drink down, Joe.
It's juice.
Adrian Colbert. Shout out to Jason Buddha. Shout out to Chicago Garza. When he moved on from Adrian Colbert, we saw how Ryan Poles was affected by that. We saw how it messed with his it was tough for him, right? He leaves the room and he comes back and he's crying and different things like that.
I like Alex Machado's comment because that was the kind of thought I was thinking. What if they're going to bring somebody up from the practice squad or somebody like, you guys are bums, we're going to bring somebody up that actually can fit the team? Because again, it's $2 million.
I understand these moves were made for IR returnees, but who's the returnee?
Well, I don't know who's actually
Larry
on IR.
Borum is coming back. Travis Homer is coming back.
Do we have anybody on IR?
Both of those guys were on the practice squad, or both of those guys were on the roster already.
But I'm saying practice squad guys. I don't think there's anybody really on IR.
And you have a practice squad player on your team already.
Breeze, I had to remake this title right now because we were literally
we were about to go live and everything
had a whole
changed.
other lead topic and then we got to lump the other topic into the other one. So I was like making this now. So boom, there you go, fresh off the.
But I think here's my and I'm not saying that he's wrong, but are we not expecting a move for Nate Davis? Are we not expecting a move for Khalil Herbert, right? Those are things that I think we are expecting this Bears team to do. If that's the case, the two players you have coming back in Travis Homer and in Larry Borum, right? Like you can make room in different ways on the roster for that.
Well, Khalil Herbert is $1 million as well, with only a $32,000 cap hit. So but again, if you trade him, that's another deal. So
activating Jacob Martin as well. That's true. Bringing Jacob Martin back as well. That is something that could play a part in this. I just think, to me, cutting is a little drastic. Moving on from these players is a little drastic.
Well, you're only costing a half a mil to cut.
I'm just saying to do it now.
Well,
are you telling me there's no other players on this team that are making $1 million, that are making little bitty money, that aren't the big money that you can't move on from?
No, I think what you're doing is, to your point, I think you're setting up something for next week.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm thinking realistically.
Yeah. You're shifting some things around. There's nobody really
shifting, right?
Yeah, shift SHIFT. Shift. There you go.
Oh, well, it was a shifting. What
ING.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. I think that for the most part, that would make sense. Now, again, if you're making moves, this is what I don't want to do. I don't want to, especially with Breeze Nation. Look, I love you guys. What I don't want to be is it's a hot topic and we're going all this conjecture and all this type of stuff. It's like the LeBron thing. Well, LeBron opened up a savings account in Chicago because we were going crazy for that. Back in 2010. I remember doing all that stuff. Yeah, did you hear? He did all that. If he's making a move, because it makes me think, okay, if you're making the moves to save that type of money, then it's a Max Crosby, or really it's more of the Trey Hendrickson thing.
Mm-hmm.
If not, if you were to make a move, say for a Myles Garrett type of player, he's only on the books for $1.2 million for a base salary.
Right.
So that's the idea.
And that's my thing, right? It's not oh my God, these guys made a move, this is the end of the world. It's not oh my God, Bailey. I think it's the reason that there are people, by the way, for over 400 in a chat. I think the reason that people are here is because of the struggles that Velus Jones had and the fact that you finally made this decision. Here's my question now. Kari Blasingame is outside of this to me. Kari Blasingame is a veteran. He is a respected player in that locker room. I have seen him. I've interviewed him. I talked to him on the Chicago Bears podcast. I have seen him be the guy you've wanted as a leader in that room. I have seen him be the Mercedes Lewis of this team, right? He's separate. But when you tune in on the Velus Jones point, my question now is, did you miss as far as Velus Jones? Is this a chink in Ryan Poles' armor?
No, I think it's
because this is his first wide receiver ever.
Mm-hmm.
This is his first offensive pick. Is this something that you have to look at and say, why did you miss on it? We knew there was a trade in place for him because of Hard Knocks.
Mm-hmm.
Is this something that you have to look at Ryan Poles and say failure?
No, look, in business, in life, you're going to do things. Not everything is always going to win. He gambled on the guy, right? Every pick you make is a gamble. So by him taking Velus Jones, he had 4.3 speed. That makes you're going to pay attention to that.
A lot of 4.3 speed, though.
Yeah, but the thing is that, yes, he was disappointed. The guy, he failed at his position. We wanted him to be a returner. He kept fumbling the ball. And the thing is I'm proud of him to make the decision to say, hey, this isn't working.
Yeah.
This isn't working.
But this ain't Chase Claypool. This ain't Nate Davis. This isn't.
They tried. They put him at running back. They put him in all these other positions.
You
because
had
he had
a chance to move on from it, though.
Not really. I mean,
yes, you did. You had a trade. You had a team call you and say, we will take Velus Jones. We will give you X, Y, and Z.
Well, he believed in the guy and it didn't work.
This year?
What do you want me to do?
I'm just saying, like, to me, this is a vision into Ryan Poles, right? Crying over Adrian Colbert, who not a bad player. Adrian Colbert is a solid player. I'm not mad at that. The love that he shows for his players, the guys that he has drafted, he has a blind spot for.
Apparently not, because he got rid of him. Now
he got rid of him in week 6 in a moment where you could have
got him for what? What are we gonna get for him?
It doesn't matter, Joe. You know what you have for him right now?
It does matter.
You have nothing for him.
Okay, a 6th-round pick. What are we gonna get for him?
A 6th, a 5th, whatever it is, Joe.
If I'm getting a 3rd, yes,
Joe. You got nothing.
Then you got to make.
You know what you got today?
Yes, but sometimes
you got walking papers.
I understand that, but sometimes you cut your losses. It is what it is. What he did, if anything. By the way, we got 500 in the chat.
Oh, 500.
If anything, what he did was, I have to move on. It is what it is. He probably tried to exercise it. He probably tried to get some see if he can trade the guy in the first place, and there was nothing that's he could get for him. So it is what it is.
You have nothing though.
Yeah, but I mean, are we really crying? I'm not crying over a 6th-round pick. What were you going to get for Velus? What?
You're getting back another player.
A player or a pick?
Yeah, I'm saying the pick. I don't know if you know how drafts work, Joe.
Really?
But picks turn into players.
Tell me how that works.
Picks become players. Players play for the team.
How does that information work for me? I didn't know that.
I'm just saying. I was thrown up by it. What I was speaking on in this moment was I was talking about how players could be better in the Bears situation.
Oh,
yeah. I didn't know if you understood.
I got you, man. No,
but no. I'm listen. Is it the end of the world? No.
I'm not crying over
my only question is, do you view it as a L on Ryan Poles or as a chink in Ryan Poles' armor that it took, where we at, week 8? It took 8 weeks for him to say this guy's not good enough.
I'm not going to hold
in a season.
I'm not going to put the screws in his man, because look, he tried. What he did, if anything, what he has shown you, he will work with you.
Yeah.
He'll have patience. And he'll give you some chances because he believes in you. Now, the whole thing is that Velus failed Ryan Poles.
Agreed.
VELUS was the one fumbling the ball. VELUS did those things. He gave him every opportunity to do it, so it is what it is. Now, if there's a bigger picture here of I'm cutting this guy and maybe there's a move to be made next week, by next week, cool. I'm not crying because, hey, we weren't going to get nothing for him anyways. Most NFL teams
you were going
stupid.
to get a draft pick for him. That is in Hard Knocks.
I'm not crying about a 6th-round pick. You can have it. A 7th-round. What gets me tingly is 1 through 4.
I get you, Joe, but you're getting something.
Yes, but he believed. So
you're not getting anything.
Okay. But first of all, pterodactyl arguing is funny. It costs us papers. The papers that the walking papers were printed on high. I'm not arguing about VELUS. Like, the whole issue is that, okay, we could have got a 6th-round pick for this guy. Give me notable 6th-round picks.
Notable 6th-round picks?
Yes, give me some.
Are you saying there's never been a good 6th-round pick
outside of Tom Brady? Give me notable.
He was a 7th-round pick.
Give me some notable 6th-round picks of the Bears. Well, I mean, see Mohawk the kid. But Tom Brady was a 6th-round pick.
Was he 6 or 7?
He was 6.
No, he's the last pick in the draft.
No, he was 6. Yeah, he was a 6th. Your boy in the 49ers was definitely 7th-round pick.
Tom Brady was the last pick in the draft.
No, he wasn't. He was a 6th-round pick.
I guarantee. How much you want to bet right now? You want a steak?
Steak dinner.
Steak dinner. Bet. I just want a steak dinner.
Steak. 6th-round pick.
Oh wait. Did the draft used to go 7 rounds? He's up and dancing. He's up and dancing, ladies and gentlemen. 6th-round selection, 199.
Yes. Woo! Well,
199.
Where should I go? Are we going to
I went big
Gibson's?
Too. I went big
you
too.
Were
199.
I couldn't wait to shake your hand.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. 199. That
they
is
were helping you out.
You're right.
I know I'm right.
No. What I'm saying is you're right. On Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy.
I was trying to help you. I was trying to tell you.
Brock Purdy was the last pick in the draft.
Yeah.
That's okay. You won't remember this tomorrow.
Oh no, I have it on tape. I watch the show all the time to make sure.
Dog, that's solid.
Yes,
that's okay. I'll get it back to Zach Edey.
You're not getting it back, Zach Edey. You better score, Zach.
Grady said, "Roof Chris, Grady, calm down. Roof Chris is crazy."
Zach Edey, you better average 10 points a game, baby. I'm believing you. I get 2 steak. Yeah, Roof Chris. That's where we're going.
Dang.
Actually, I took take you to
You want to know what's
Bavets
crazy?
Is my spot.
You want to know what's crazy? In my mind, I was going, he was 200. Joe's so wrong. He was the last pick of the 6th round. I literally was going, he was 200. Joe's so wrong. I was like, he's going to be so mad when he loses by 1 pick. I'm upset right now.
You're mad because you lost my 1 pick.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. Let us know your thoughts, man. Do you think that the VELUS Jones move is a chink in Ryan Poles' armor moving forward? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. We're going to take a quick break, listen into a word from our sponsors, and when we come back, we're going to have to talk about the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders injury report because...
Oh, I forgot about Terrell Davis. Right now, Maisie, you're right. I forgot he was a 6th-round pick. 6th-round pick. Terrell Davis was a 6th-round pick. He was a special teast player.
No, there's a lot of good 6th-round. That was the question. Hold on, before we do this commercial, best 6th-round picks in the NFL. Of course,
Tom Brady number 1. Terrell Davis
is a
2.
great one. If I'm not mistaken, Julian Edelman. I think Julian Edelman was a 6th-round pick.
I feel like he might have been undrafted, but I can't remember.
If I'm not mistaken, is not Antonio Brown a 6th-round pick?
Well, the whole point is that VELUS Jones ain't.
VELUS Jones is a 3rd-round pick, my guy. Hold on. As a Bear, this may be a stretch. Patrick Manley was a 6th-round pick.
Oh my God, really, dude?
Pro Bowl long snapper Patrick Manley was a 6th-round pick, that's my guy.
I just want béarnaise sauce. I want a medium well. Oh, I can't wait. I want the sides.
In my brain, I was like,
what are we doing?
Tom Brady is 200.
Yes.
He's 199.
Yes. In the face. In the face.
I'll get it back.
No, you're not.
No, I'll get it back.
Give me 2 steak dinners, baby.
Zach Edey fouled
out.
I
offered y'all a steak dinner to help me move, and y'all didn't want to take it.
Bro, Zach Edey fouled out at 14 minutes.
It's the first game, dog.
What does that mean?
Run the commercial.
Appreciate y'all.
Carol's like, bro, what's the steak right now? You goddamn right I want my steak.
Where's Mr. Meaty? Appreciate y'all
Chris
tuning in,
Harris
showing love, man.
Chris
Hit that
Harris
like
was
button,
like, so.
subscribe to the page. Leave that 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. We'll be back right after the break.
Greg
Of
Lloyd?
course, we're having fun on a Friday. It's a Friday, baby. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up soon, we got a Hip Hop Hall of Fame and a brand new hip hop song.
Why you messing up my Friday?
I didn't say what it was.
You messed up my Friday free for all, man.
Are you
supposed
upset?
supposed to be a surprise?
Are you upset?
I'll just keep drinking.
Okay, shut up. We'll be right back.
Play the goddamn
Right
commercial.
after this. Yo, what's happening, Bears Nation? It's your boy Pat, the designer from the Windy City Breeze, where we keep it 100 about everything Chicago Bears. Now, if you're like me, you don't just watch the game, you live it, and that's why you need to check out BetDSI. BetDSI is where it's at if you want to put your money where your mouth is. They've been doing it for over 20 years, giving you the best odds, lightning fast payouts, and a platform that's as solid as the best O-line. Whether you're betting on the Bears to take it all the way or making clutch live bets during the game, BetDSI has you covered. And here is the kicker. Just because you're rolling with the Windy City Breeze, BetDSI is hooking you up. Sign up today with the promo code WCB, and they'll give you a 120% bonus on your first deposit up to $1,000. That's free money, folks, to make sure that you're winning as you back our boys in the blue and orange. So what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Head over to betdsi.eu, use the code WCB, and start turning your Bears passion into serious cash. BetDSI, where real Bears fans get it done. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching the show. Today's episode of the podcast is brought to you by Aura. Have you ever done a Google search on your own name? You'd be surprised what pops up. Your full name, email address, home address, health records, your relatives. It's all out there. And that's why I've been using Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura shows me which data brokers are selling my information and automatically submits opt-out requests just for me. Cleaning up my information not only helps reduce the amount of spam I get, but it protects me from hackers who could use that information to help them access my social media, bank accounts, and other sensitive information. It's really simple to set up. I don't have to download several apps or go to things like antivirus, VPN, password management, parental controls, identity theft, but you can get all of that in one place with Aura. I get everything at one affordable price as well. You may already have one or two of these tools, but not having Aura is like leaving the front door locked while leaving the back door and windows wide open. For you to be able to take advantage of Aura, we got a special deal for you here today. Stop data brokers from exposing your personal information. Go to my sponsor at https:/aura.com/the Windy City. Again, that is aura.com/the Windy City to get a 14-day free trial and see how much of your information is being sold. I mean, listen, dog, they got pills for that. You know, if you work it out with the doctor.
Dude, I told you that in confidence.
What are you talking about? The commercial? Oh,
you idiot.
Well,
medium well, baby. Béarnaise sauce.
I will
just dip it right on in there.
I will.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys for tuning in and showing love to the Windy City Breeze.
He said this music is slicker than a Diddy party.
Well, that's even wilder when you come back with they got pills for that.
Do we have did we do 500 in the chat?
We did do 500 in the chat, I think.
Wow, man.
Did we do 500 in the chat? Chat, let us know. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, just in case. Over 500 in the chat. 500. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do.
Come through, Grady. We gotta be Grady.
What
hey,
Grady?
You know what? No, real quick though. We have to. We're working on an event. We're in talks right now to throw a watch party for the 49ers.
Bears, we doing 49ers or Packers?
Well, we got to double check all this other stuff going on. But right now, tentatively.
Why don't we do both?
But mainly the 49ers game.
What word did you just say?
Tentatively. That's a word.
I've never heard somebody pronounce.
That's because
19 T's in that word.
As an undercover brother, we pronounce our T's, our R's, and our T's and our R's.
Hey man, listen.
We would prefer the Packers game, but there's some things we're working on where we may not be available to do the Packers game. That's the game I really wanted. But basically there's some home games and some things working out with some cross synergy, maybe some ESPN
some good
things.
Promotion.
We don't
some
know yet.
Promotion.
We don't know yet.
We'll see.
Yeah. So,
but no, we may be. I think both possibly could be on the table. If we do both, we do both. We'll see where life takes us. But let's keep the show moving, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and showing love. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the page. Leave the 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Let's keep this show moving along because we got to talk about the Bears injury report here, Joel. Because multiple players are important in this upcoming Sunday matchup that may not happen now as big. What I mean by that is Jayden Daniels was not at practice today. They are still listing him as a game time decision, but no practice all week. He says he wants to play. Do you think that Jayden Daniels is somebody who is available this week?
I don't know.
No practice for a rookie, but a rookie that's been cooking.
I don't know if you want to risk this dude's his career because they're going to shoot him up.
Career is crazy.
Yeah, but you damage this man's ribs.
Here's the thing, and I'm with you. Let me put it to you this way. Do you feel like the Washington Commanders are holding him out because of the team they're playing? No, let's have a real conversation. We had this conversation before. Do you think that the Washington, he was limited, by the way. I do want to put that out there. Shout out to Devon. He was limited, but per the people who were at practice, and there's only a moment, I don't know how long they let him stay out there or not. He was not visible at practice when the reporters were out there. So maybe he did practice, maybe he didn't, one way or the other. I think there's some gamesmanship that may go into this, but I think here's the question. Do you feel like the Commanders are holding, I'm still on the VELUS top here, are holding Jayden out because of the team that they're playing?
No, I think that it's more about, it didn't matter. The whole point was
Jaden's already banged up.
When he played and he tried to go and give it a go, he couldn't play. What are you trying to? I guess you know what it is though. We've been talking about this like yesterday, right? If the Bears go 6-2, do we go all in?
Yeah.
Are we doing all these things? What is Washington trying to do? They're a little bit. Nobody expected them to be where they are right now. You cannot tell me at the beginning of the season, everybody was like, Washington is going to be one of the leaders in their conference, in their division now.
The Washington Commanders are literally a top 3 offensive team in football.
You cannot tell me anybody was thinking that they would do that. So they're ahead of the curve of where they're at. Maybe they say, let's not bet the house money on this situation. Let's not risk our young quarterback like we got a star. So, hey, if we end up having to take an L or 2, then it is what it is because we have something where we may be able to really do something next year.
Yeah.
Because they did not – I don't think they expected them to get – I think they believed in him. But there are other gaps or holes on this squad that need to be, improved or whatever. There's some deficiencies that they have.
I think here's my thing. When you have the history that Washington has, when you have the RG3 history that Washington has, can you risk putting him out there against this Bears defense?
Oh, I mean,
because
it's not necessarily fair to say RG3. I mean, that was dang near 15. Oh, that
Joe,
15?
what does that mean?
No, I'm just saying, like you're putting that under
every
him.
single quarterback that has played for the Chicago Bears gets the same treatment. We haven't had one of you guys since Sid Luckman.
Intelligent.
Every single quarter. No, it's not. Joe, it's not intelligent.
Intelligent Bears fans.
Joe, it's not intelligent.
Yes, it is.
Al Michaels talks about this every time the Bears are on a big name
they
network.
Lump everything on, like the whole point is under different regimes of whoever the GM was, the head coach. That is that regime. It's very easy to say the Bears have a history of this. Now it could be maybe it's the owners that never wanted to care about quarterback and offensive first.
But Joe, let's not pretend with this franchise history doesn't matter when we talk about the quarterback position. My thing is with the Washington Commanders right now, I think that history plays a part in this. I think because we heard from Jayden Daniels today, he said, "I want to play."
Yeah.
But that's not up to me.
Right.
To me, that says
but all players say that.
No, but to me, that says Jayden Daniels feels he's good enough to go.
Players.
No, of course, right? All players want to run through a brick
Most
wall.
players
All
are going to say that. That's nothing new.
But if you're not good to go, you're not interviewing, Joe.
Yeah, but
you're not doing press.
He's 20-some years old. Most of the guys like, yeah, I could play. Shoot me up.
That is true. In my mind, here's the thing. If Jayden Daniels was good enough to go, if Jayden Daniels was healthy enough to go, they would put him out there. Because there's zero chance that, in my mind, there's zero chance they win this game with Marcus Mariota. I can't say, I shouldn't say zero. There's a 1% chance they win this game.
1.5% chance that Marcus Mariota does something. That's correct.
That he balls out.
I don't know about that one, but okay.
For them to win this game, he has to play better than the Bears defense is, and we think that's one of the best defenses in the NFL.
Yeah.
So he has to ball out.
While we're balling out, 600 in the chat.
Oh, 600. 600.
Breeze Nation, you guys are cruel, man. I mean, we got 600 on a Friday. Yo, let VELUS live.
Let VELUS only pulled up because VELUS got cut. VELUS got cut. I'm back in, baby.
Cut him.
They said VELUS got cut.
We should.
Oh boy.
We should have. That's what we should have led with was a videos. Both of us, your cut him and our cut him, because we both did that synchronized. That
I've been saying cut this man for 10 years, bro. You know what I mean? But I think here's. I want to ask you this question, right? With the injury update, because no Jayden, but also on the Bears side, no Tyreek.
No, we getting Tyreek back, right?
I'm sorry, no
Tyreek's
Kyler,
back. No
Brisker.
No, I'm almost doing my weatherman thing, and no Gordon.
Now here's the weather in your neck of the woods. No Brisker, no Gordon. Tyreek does come back. Does that even things out for the Bears as far as you're losing a major player for the Commanders, but also you're losing a couple of major players for the Bears?
I think what we did, to your point, because of what Jacksonville did yesterday or last week or it was 2 weeks ago. Because it is Mariota, I think we're in one of those situations that we're in one of those situations where we're not too worried about Mariota. So, to the main I'm sorry. To the main point, I'm not too worried about that. With Brisker being out, I mean, you do have to respect the opponent that you're playing, right? We don't want to necessarily be disrespectful. Every game counts, any given Sunday, right? So you still want to be careful in terms of just scheming for this quarterback. Mariota is not necessarily a huge turnover-prone quarterback. As we talked about this the other day, I think he had 2,000 yards, 2,200 yards passing. I think he had like 9 interceptions to like 15 touchdowns last year with Atlanta. So he has a level of being competent. The issue is that he's going up against a pretty good defense that will probably put him in situations that, we should be able to take advantage of him. So, Baki, you silly. He said, I'm disrespectful to Bears. 63 Commanders. Bears 63, Commanders 7. Go Bears. Bears. It might be one of those situations like, again, it's the Jacksonville game. It's short field. If they're able to do a lot of 3 and outs, the biggest thing is, as a constant, is the Bears still have to have a running game. You still got to be able to establish a running game regardless. We got to have balance. So having your quarterback throwing for 300 to 400 yards, even 500 yards, technically is not a good thing because that is a discrepancy that is happening. That means that we're being one-sided. We want to be able to control the ball. So you still got to take this team serious. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think about that, Pat?
I mean, listen, here's the thing with the Commanders. I think that this is a team that realistically you can't overlook the fact that Marcus Mariota has played as a veteran quarterback in this NFL.
Yeah, yes.
You're impressed right now.
You're like,
you can't overlook the fact that Marcus Mariota has been somebody who has been successful in this NFL. But I think on the flip side of that, right, you have to have the conversation around Matt Eberflus has seen Marcus Mariota before. I think somebody commented, whoever it was that commented, if you're in here right now, let me know in the comments right now. Somebody commented that the conversation around Flus playing Mariota, he's coached against him one time. I thought it was two.
No, 2.
But he said it was 1 year.
Oh, was it 1 year? Well, yeah,
Mariota basically had a 160-something yard, 1 touchdown day. Derrick Henry had 83 yards for 1 touchdown, and that was the Titans' offensive day. Flus knows the quarterback he's going up against. That plays a part into this. And Mariota will give you an opportunity to take advantage of it.
I keep telling you, though, but this defense beats bad to mid quarterbacks. Mariota is a mid quarterback. He's a mid quarterback for a reason. There's a reason.
Mariota is the epitome of a mid quarterback. Legitimately.
And where's Kid at? The mid defender. I mean, the thing is that nobody's worried about. I mean, the thing is, this is the issue. This is where coaching comes in. This is where discipline comes in. You have to play the people that you're playing. You're not looking necessarily ahead. So it sucks that I would have rather seen Jayden Daniels up there. Like I said, I wanted a separator. I wanted to see like Caleb goes for 250 or 300 yards.
Yeah.
Jayden does his thing.
Yeah.
But Caleb, he may establish himself. Or it's both of them. It's 1 and 1A.
Bro, I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted to see Jayden Daniels look good with Terry McLaurin and Caleb Williams look good with the entire offense that he runs over here. And it literally comes down to who wins the game.
Yeah.
That's really what I wanted to see. Give me a great game of football.
I do want to definitely agree.
I want to see a great game of football between these two. Shout out to Jared Taylor. Said we'll run for 190 against y'all. I think that this is a.
Who said that?
He's a Commanders fan.
What?
But he does have a Redskins hat on.
He said what?
He's got a
190.
He's got a Skins hat on. We still doing the Skins hat, my guy. Shout out to Jared.
Wait. 190.
Now I will say this.
That's generous.
They have run the football really well.
They are the number 3.
They're number 3 in rushing.
Yeah, but you have no quarterback.
But here's the thing. Jayden impacts the rushing, right? He impacts the running.
Oh,
plays.
that's the inflated Justin Fields numbers. We're number 1 in rushing.
He's not running that much.
Well,
he's not running that much.
I'm just saying. Though,
but I will say here's my point. I understand why Jared says that because if you're a Commanders fan in Washington, what are you looking at? How many Bears games have you watched?
We watched all of them.
No, how many Bears games have Commanders fans watched?
Oh, I don't know.
Probably maybe 1.
Zero?
Well, 1. London, right? You watched London.
Maybe. Oh, to get ready for next week?
No, I'm saying you probably watched the London game.
Okay, fine.
I want to get into this next topic of the things that the Bears need to improve most because I think that this goes into what Commanders fans may think is coming. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and showing love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. Leave that 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. I do hate to tell you this, though, Commanders fans. You're not going to be thrilled with my assessment of what the Bears have coming here because I think here's the thing. When you talk about a really good running back, no disrespect to Brian Robinson Jr., a really good running back coming in this week for Washington, you have to have the conversation on, is this Bears defense, is this Bears run defense going to be good enough to slow down Brian Robinson?
Uh-huh.
And I think what's interesting with that is the fact that number one, look at last week. And I'm only going off of what Coach Washington said. Look at last week. Tank Bigsby, right, has been a really, really good running back in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
He has, and I want to be accurate about the yards I'm giving you guys here, so I'm pulling this up here. So here are his yards per game outside of the Bears game, right? So this year he has. Hold on. Why in the world did it give it to me like that? I can't stand when the freaking Pro Football, whatever it is.
Reference.
Pro Football Reference. I get sick of how like it didn't give me any of his yards. Here it is. Okay. 90 yards per game, or 90 yards against the Houston Texans. 101 yards, 2 touchdowns against the Indianapolis Colts. 118 yards, 1 touchdown against the New England Patriots. That's a running back that's doing pretty well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Versus the Chicago Bears. 7 carries, 24 yards, 3.4 yards per carry. The worst that he's had in that stretch of games. He has now become the number 1 on that Jacksonville team. And guess what? He sucked.
I got to pull this back up. I meant to do that. So
You did a lot of stuff at once.
I did a lot of
There you
stuff. Here we go.
I'm not saying that they can't run the football well. And I do think that they can.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also sitting here telling you that this Bears run defense is better than what maybe the numbers would say.
Mm-hmm.
And they have continued to get better as the weeks have gone on.
So we pull up our 3 things that the Bears need to improve.
Yeah, the 3 things the Bears need to improve. I think this is big for the Bears. Slow starts, poor run defense, and offensive line continuity.
I said that. That's funny. I mean, I was saying, do we see an opening drive score? Like, can we get that? Because it's that first quarter, sometimes second quarter is just murder to watch.
Yeah.
Can we come out, at least do something where I'll even live with a field goal? But just, can we score on the opening drive?
10 points in the first quarter for the Chicago Bears the entire season.
That's crazy.
10 points.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Now, what has satiated that problem? Your first quarter defense has not been a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Now, have you allowed field goals? Have you allowed a first quarter touchdown? Whatever it is. Yeah, but it has not put you out of the game.
Yeah.
So, to me, I think that the conversation around slow starts has to be your offense has to wake up early.
Yeah.
To me, 7 points in the first quarter is not a slow start.
7 points for no.
2 field goals in the first quarter is not a slow start.
Well, no, I want a touchdown. I want to see.
No, but I'm talking about the defense.
Uh-huh.
Allowing 7 points in the first quarter is not a slow start. Allowing 2 field goals in the first quarter is not a slow start.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, did they drive down the field 2 times and put them in a position to score? Sure. But I'm sitting here telling you, if you drive down the field 1 time and get in a position to score, you are in the lead, or at least tied.
That's funny. Baki. Bears defense is about to be on there. Remember the Titans. We ain't letting them get another yard. Let's make sure they remember when they played the Chicago Bears.
That is funny. That is funny.
We got, who was that? Alex Machado had something. Bears scored 14 points in the first quarter this weekend. That would be something.
Could be the first weekend. I would love for that to be the case, but we have to be real.
Well, what we're looking at again, we get it. Sorry for you Commanders fans. Your boy is out. He got a rib injury.
I don't know if he's out yet. He's a game time decision. We don't know if he's out.
But he's not going to be himself.
I'm telling you, I do wonder if the Commanders are going. You're not playing versus the Chicago Bears.
But what I'm getting at, my guy, is that it's not about that. This is all about Caleb getting better every week, because it's all about week 11. That's what it's all about.
That was a little early.
Sorry.
You were a little early on that 10.
Nah, you're right. It's all about week 11. These are practice games for him to get better, and he has shown improvement every week.
I disagree with that.
You disagree what?
I disagree that these are practice games.
I'm just saying,
you sleep on this Commanders team. They're 5-2 for a reason.
I misspoke. I said that earlier when you were doing whatever. You got to take every opponent seriously.
Yes.
You got to play who's in front of you. What I'm getting at is not to necessarily be facetious that it is, this is practice. But the point is that you are going against a defense that's missing some key players. You are going against a team that's possibly missing their starting quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So you are supposed to beat this team. And it's helping you understand the NFL game. It's helping you get to a point where you're able to, get the confidence. So hopefully when you're making those reads, you're able to see the defense and you're seeing jokers coming at you. Like Minnesota lost last night. We were all worried about Brian Flores. There's some tape that's showing, hey,
you get that ball out quick.
Yeah.
Vulnerable.
Alex, my name is Joel, Joel. Come on, man. Why did jokers do that? Joel Lake. One man called me Joel the Juice Man.
Shout out Joel the Juice Man. That's a great name. You should have told me that.
It's not Dole. It's Joel. I just was saying it's a building block. I'm with you, Alex Houston. My guy, I appreciate you, man. It is. The thing is, it's helping Caleb get better as we now have established that we have a quarterback.
Over 700 in a check. 700. Why y'all pull up for the VELUS funeral? We do this Monday through Friday, 2 times a day.
You guys are cruel.
And y'all pulled up for the VELUS funeral.
Cruel.
You disrespectful bastards.
That is hilarious. We appreciate you. Hey, I'll take 700. Appreciate you.
I appreciate the 700 in the chat.
Matter of fact, who is it? Is it how many? 289 on Twitter and 426 on YouTube.
If you haven't done so, hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do, man. Let us know your thoughts, man. What do you think are the 3 things that the Bears need to improve on most? For us, it has been slow starts, poor run defense, and the offensive line continuity. We didn't talk as much about that because, they're going into this game. They played together more over the last 4 weeks than they have the entire season. And if we're being real, you're coming into a game without Jonathan Allen.
Well, the offensive line continuity, again, I think it ties back to Shane Waldron. It ties back to we're getting good tape on seeing who does what. And when the real adversity starts to hit the second half of the season, we have some building blocks to work on. So, like you said, poor run defense. I think we're always going to be susceptible to poor run defenses because we primarily run a nickel. We're always going to have, if we're primarily running Tyreek Stevenson out there instead of Jack Sanborn, that just comes with the territory.
Do you play more base this week to get Sanborn on the field more, knowing that Gordon's not going to be out there?
I think it's no different from what we say before. You take what the defense gives you. Okay, we're going to take what the offense gives you. They're coming out there. They're trying to run. They might do some max stuff. They're going to have to do something because, Mariota, for what we know, he's not running and scrambling everywhere.
Yeah. Well, Mariota can run.
A little bit.
I love this Benjamin Trujillo said, love the content, bro. Been following since you suggested Stevenson at 3 technique.
No, I did not.
Go back to the draft. He did.
No, I did not. I wanted Stevenson at safety, and then we joked about
said quarterback. And no, he said 3 tech. I think maybe Dub said 3 tech.
Yeah, y'all clown me because y'all were talking about playing him in every position.
He said put Stevenson wherever you can. Play him at 3 tech. Play that man at quarterback.
I love Stevenson. I'm just saying put him at safety. That was my whole point. What I was saying was if we don't have to pay Jalen Johnson and we have another starter in Stevenson, I'm fine doing that if that saves money in the cap to get my offensive and defensive line fixed.
You said don't draft the quarterback, just put Tyreek Stevenson back there. That's what I heard.
I did not say
That's what I heard.
I did not say no. Pterodactyl positive. I
don't want to Kyler Murray at nickel corner.
I typed the wrong name. I typed the wrong name. You guys are horrible. You guys are remembering all my mistakes.
I love it.
Remember the good stuff. Why do you guys remember the bad stuff?
Shout out to Pterodactyl Pops. I love it.
That's
exactly what he said. What you had? You had Kyler. What were you trying to put?
It was Kyler Gordon.
It was Kyler Gordon. You put Kyler Murray at nickel corner. That's exactly what you did.
Hey, Pterodactyl
Shout out
Pops.
to Pterodactyl
This drink's
Pops
for you, buddy.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love.
Therefore, get him. Oh, got him.
Let's keep this thing moving along, man. Let's finish out the show here. Shout out to you guys, man. Let us know your 3 things that you think the Bears need to improve on. Improve on.
That's a new word.
Improve on post-buy. But
Improve. That's a new word. What word?
We'll get the dictionary later.
I don't even know how you make it.
I don't know what definition you gonna put on that.
What 2 words can you make to make it prove? I don't know.
Hey Joe, let's finish it out with Friday free for all, my guy. we got some wild stuff going on here.
Oh,
we're having a great
God.
time on a Friday. I love it. I love kicking it with you guys, man. You want to start with yours? Because I feel like mine needs to finish the show.
I bet it does.
I feel like mine needs to finish the show. I'm coming big. I'm going big or I'm going home. You know what I mean?
It should. I hear you. We'll pull up the Friday.
It's my show. You told me it was my show.
No, my Friday free for all, y'all, was that Tribe Called Quest was inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, my bad for the new people. Friday free for all is a moment where we can talk about whatever we want, whenever we want. Anything that happened throughout the week, we break it down. Shout out to Tribe Called Quest.
Yes, one of the best all-time.
I love Tribe.
Okay, so which is the best album? What are you rating the best album? Is it Midnight Marauders?
Bro, that's the
Is it? I mean, I'm just saying, what is the number one Tribe album?
Midnight Marauders is the easy one though.
Well, it's Instinctive. No, there's another one. I think it was.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's a so for me, right? I've always loved Midnight Marauders. I've always loved People's Instinctive.
Yes.
Those are probably my 2 favorites. But The Lost Tribe is underrated.
The Lost Tribe. What are you talking about?
That came out when I was in school and doing my thing.
You talking about like the compilation?
The Lost Tribes it has Game Day on it. It has It's Yours on it. It has The Remedy on it. It has Mardi Gras at Midnight on it.
No, you're just talking. No, you're just word salad that.
What are you talking about?
No. We're talking about it's either Midnight Marauders, it's either dang it, man, what is going on? But the thing is that one, I hate how they do I didn't even know they were going on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was like, oh, they just got inducted.
The Low End Theory.
Yeah,
the Low End Theory.
That's what I'm getting at. It's either Low End Theory versus Midnight Marauders. Which one are you rating? That's what I was getting at.
I'm gonna give you this, and this is one people don't talk about because I think this put him on a different trajectory. The Low End Theory is a great album,
and King Booker World Love Movement is definitely underrated.
It's great.
I remember having my 94 Explorer with my radio that you could pull out with a detachable face with the remote control, and because I used to work at IBM back in the day, I used to do a lot of service calls, so I'm rock and rolling with my joint.
Now, Joe,
I feel like Midnight Marauders.
Joe,
yes.
Were you a fan of Busta Rhymes in Life?
Oh yeah, Busta Rhymes.
Come on, dog.
All day.
Come on, dog. That was to me.
You got the yo,
do
it.
The conversation of Busta or Beats Rhymes in Life. I'm tweaking. Beats Rhymes in Life.
Mm-hmm.
I said Busta Rhymes in Life.
Is that what you meant? Because I was like, I am a fan of Busta Rhymes, and I know he was on there. I didn't realize
Beats Rhymes in Life.
Yes, Beats Rhymes in Life was okay.
Beats Rhymes in Life was solid.
It was okay.
I love that album.
That's more about
with motivators,
stressed out
with the pressure.
No, you're being generous.
You're not a fan of Beats Rhymes in Life.
In order.
No, in order. Give me Low End.
Low End Theory. I mean,
give me Low End.
You're talking. I mean,
Low End is number one.
Check the Rhyme. You got the Jazz Scenario.
Scenarios.
I don't know. I think I might have go Midnight Marauders. You got Award Tour, Sucker N-Word, Electric Relaxation. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God. Even Lyrics to Go. You know what I'm saying? Like that album, I'm putting Midnight Marauders 1, Low End Theory 2. But it's really more like 1 and 1A.
Yeah.
And then after that, Love Movement. And then I could put their first album, which was still great because you had Bonita Applebum, you had Left My Wallet and El Segundo. Because I'm old enough at that point where the videos were starting to come out and they had all those like funky, cool kind of videos.
Yeah.
But Electric Relaxation, one of the coolest vibes of all time.
Yeah.
Black and white. They had the old girl. They had like a sultry kind of just a chill look to her, and the music was just
Dewan Threats facts. Hey, I'm sitting there.
what?
Dewan Threat said Tribe has no bad albums. Facts. Facts.
I'm just saying, if you rate it, that's all.
Facts.
We're just creating controversy. That's all we're doing.
Because you don't mess with anything that happened after the greatest album for you.
That's not true.
Yeah.
The greatest Love Movement is well after the
Low
other
End
two.
Theory is what? What year is that? Low End Theory 90.
Low End Theory is like
Low
90,
End Theory 90.
No, like 93.
No.
Yeah, Low End
Because
Theory.
they dropped Midnight Marauders is 93.
Low End Theory is 93. Midnight Marauders.
Marauders is 93.
They
dropped 2 albums in 93.
like later that year or something like that, or 94.
Bro, I feel
because 96 was or 99. People's Instinctive Travels and Rhymes like 1990. And I want to say that the Atlanta album, that's 96.
Theory dropped in September 24th of 1991.
Low End Theory is 91.
Low End Theory dropped in September 24th of 1991.
So the next year after, right? So they dropped the other one in 93, and then 96.
Midnight Marauders is 93.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, listen, I love the fact that they got in. They deserve their flowers. They're amazing. You know how I feel about you already know how I go in with Q-Tip and all that much, bro. Like, listen.
Well, this is the thing about the contributions of what Tribe did was that if you listen to most of mid 80s hip hop, what they did was that I think it was Bob Powers.
Was 90s though. Or are you saying that it didn't?
What I'm saying is the sound of what they did. First of all, Q-Tip was a genius. His breaks, what he was hearing, how he took drum samples, but how they engineered it. They were able to, from a technical standpoint, like I'm a sound engineer, like nerd, like I loved all that stuff. They were able to really push like the low frequencies of that. And actually, Low End Theory was a double entendre of like Low End Theory, low end for black folks, low end for the sound, the beats. They changed the way that you heard music produced. Now, when Wu-Tang came out in 93,
Wu-Tang was different though. That's not even the same.
What I'm getting at is sonically. Sonically, the way that RZA did his music, the way they did their drums was totally different because, again, the kid take a shot for the whole segment. Hey, it's Freestyle Friday or Friday.
It's Friday free for all. It will be a Freestyle Friday in theory.
Hey, there you go.
It wasn't really a freestyle.
What they did sonically was they changed the way that music was produced. I want to say it was not necessarily Bob Powers. I forgot the engineer that they used, but he was able to really get experimental in terms of pushing. There's certain like the mids, because if anybody out there that does music, especially like Dan Tanner, there's a sound spectrum, right? 20,000 K to 0K, 0K to 20K, right? 20K is like anything over that is like dogs can hear those type of frequencies. But in that mid, what we're talking about in them lows, like what you hear now, trap music, that's 40K. That's 40K hertz, 30K hertz. That's all that trap, boom, boom, boom. What they did was they were pushing that 100, that 120, and they were pushing that sound with them drums was hard.
Is trap more that or boom boom bap though?
No, trap is definitely 30. I bought subwoofers based on being able to push that type of sound. I have a subwoofer that goes all the way down to 30 hertz, just so I can hit, just in case. Most of the stuff go down to 30 hertz. So you can hear the
music the way it is supposed to be heard.
Because I would try to mix and do music, and I had certain speakers where it's like, yo, I'm not, like when I hear and I'm mixing in the studio, it doesn't sound right in the car. And I had to learn that my monitors had a certain, coloring and everything else like that. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing with. Man, they came out so
I apologize
hard.
for the
back to Bears football talk.
I apologize for the caucus people in the chat.
I nerded out.
As a half caucus member myself, I understand.
Either way,
there's no Bruce Springsteen talk coming your way.
That is hilarious.
But screen door slams.
No, but
Mary's dress waves. That was there you go. I got you.
But one of the greatest samples to me is when they took old boy, when they did Electric Relaxation, and they took my man Ronnie
Staley?
No, Ronnie It's the doom, 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 boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
boom, 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 boom. That sample, and then put the drums back to that. Ronnie, I have it.
How are we tweaking?
Foster.
Ronnie Foster.
Foster.
How are we tweaking on this?
Because this stuff is working. Ronnie Foster, he took that sample and that was like amazing. And the way that they flipped it, again, sonically, visually, what Tribe did in terms of their contribution to hip hop can never be underappreciated. I love what they did. One of my favorite groups of all time.
Yeah, I absolutely love Tribe. Shout out to them for getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They deserved it. They should have been in there. And they're amazing.
Yes, sir.
They're amazing. 100%. Now, that's tough to follow up this with Tribe.
Well, you wanted to go after, so
I did want to go
you
after.
said it. I
Maybe I
respected
should have
what you
led.
do.
Maybe I should have led.
It better be a hit.
We just talked about Q-Tip.
It better be a hit.
If this song sucks, it's gonna go so bad. Ladies and gentlemen, my Friday.
Sorry. He's thinking about it now. MF Doom.
Hey, no, I'm
totally underrated.
No, MF Doom is underrated.
MF, oh my God.
I ain't thinking about it because I'm confident in what I can do. Ladies and gentlemen, my Friday free-for-all is the fact that your boy, Pat the Designer, dropped his new single today. Greatest Ever is out on all DSPs. Tap in with your boy. And if you're in the chat right now, you get an opportunity to hear Greatest Ever through the stream. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Dan Tanner. Me and Dan Tanner worked together on this song. Great stuff. And I think it fits this world perfectly because it's all about doing sports. It's all about doing content. It's all about being great out here. Don't worry, Pat, your song ain't going to fail because you know why? Because VELUS ain't near. VELUS fumbling my song? Dang it, VELUS. Drop the track, man. Shout out to super producer Joel Holt dropping the track on the stream, man. Oh,
I just
Joel.
want to kill everything in front of me, man. That's the main thing.
We got new music. New tracks. Couple Kenny. She say being humble, baby, make it better. Don't care what's in front of me, cause I'ma kill whatever. Great in the making on my hand, Elvis. Yeah. Told my mama I'ma be the greatest ever. She said being humble, baby, make it better. Don't care what's in front of me, cause I'ma kill whatever. Great in the making on my hand, Elvis. Yeah. Yeah, I'm back again. I'm becoming rapping again. Playoff energy, I'm tapping in. Not dissing current champions, but not ducking current champs to win. In the past, let me win again. You would argue that a win's a win. I would argue, can you win and win? It's all about perspective. You live for the now, I live for the next one. I'm sorry if this come off aggressive, but I don't think you got it in you to test us. Cause trust me, your best punches are small things that of all the things that you built like. I'm built different. You killed the game, but I'm built bigger. I'm talking about them glory days like you're still in them. Mad at me for coming up, but I'm still winning. Big blockers, big steppers couldn't stop me from an ill finish. I'm a real menace on God. Told my mama I'ma be the greatest ever. Oh yeah. She said being humble, baby, make it better. Don't care what's in front of me, cause I'ma kill whatever. Great in the making on my hand, Elvis. Yeah. Told my mama I'ma be the greatest ever. She said being humble, baby, make it better. Don't care what's in front of me, cause I'ma kill whatever. Great in the making on my hand. I'm feeling like I should turn the heat up. Young Italian stallion with Creed, short song Guido. Hey, yo, Dan Tanner, I think I need to turn the beat up. They really trying to beat us. They really think it's sweet, huh? Yeah, game on the line. They want to take it to overtime. I think it is about overtime. And I tell them that I don't hold the line. Ain't no confusion, it's clear to see. Who take a shot? She has me and me. It's funny to see they afraid to see that they cannot find any fear in me. I don't believe that they hearing me. Heard them all talking about who is he. It's crazy to me that they new to me. Even though you are old news to me. Been scouted for years and I'm on the scene. They calling the fans how I'm leaving things. They all on the crowd, Reggie Jackson screaming. When is it sure? Cause it's told my mama I'ma be the greatest ever. Oh yeah. She said being humble, baby, make it better. Don't care what's in front of me, cause I'ma kill whatever. Great in the making on my hand, Elvis. Yeah. Told my mama I'ma be the greatest ever. She said being humble, baby, make it better. Don't care what's in front of me, cause I'ma kill whatever. Great in the making on my hand, Elvis. Yeah. That new Pat the Designer, new track, new couple Kenny. Y'all know what he do?
that definitely sound like, it does sound like a Madden joint. You can definitely throw that joint on Madden.
Hey,
You
listen,
can make some money.
listen. I found out about putting tracks on video games. I had no idea.
My brother, I learned.
Yeah,
My brother, I was like, this sugar got two songs on the game.
If anybody want to throw some money my way, video game wise, I'm all down for it because I'm not going on tour. I got Bears coverage to talk about. No, I appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with the track. Let me know your thoughts. Download that track anywhere that you can get it. Download it. It's on YouTube Music. It's on Apple Music. It's on Spotify. Make sure you guys tap in with us over there as well. Super producer Joel Holt, what are your thoughts on this, my guy?
It was all right.
Oh, what a douche. What a piece of garbage.
Hit with the hop, hit it, blah, 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 blah. I didn't hear a word.
I didn't hear a word you said.
His pants
I didn't hear a word you said. Give me the noodah. Is that a new? What do you say? Is that a tank top or a new bra? Hey, look, Snoop Dogg just got a fucking boob job.
Claire's parents have a real good marriage.
Now you in a whole different rap battle.
Oh, my fault. Sorry.
Now you in the, now everybody from the 313, put your mother hands up and vibe with me. Yep. Everybody from the 313, put your mother hands up.
No, I thought it was good. I thought the energy
now, while he's
was good.
staying tough, notice that this man did not have his hands up. This free world has got you gassed up. Now, who's afraid of the big bad wolf? 1, 2, 3 to the 4. 1 Pac, 2 Pac, 3 Pac, 4 Pac, 3 Pac, 2 Pac, 1. Your Pac, he's Pac, no Pac, none. This dude ain't no mother MC. I know everything he's about to say against me. I am white. I am a bum.
Oh,
I do live in a trailer with my mom. My boy Future is an Uncle Tom. I do have a best friend named Cheddar Bob who shoots himself in his leg with his own gun. I did get jumped by all 6 of you chumps.
There you go.
And Wayne did my girl. I'm still standing here screaming the free world. All right, we're doing too much now. Here we go.
Well, you know what's so funny? I played that beat. We did that Bears-Pittsburgh game at one of the live shows.
I did the whole
I did
freestyle.
not realize, like, you all lit up like a Christmas tree when I played that.
I love that.
I was like, okay, here we go. And y'all went
love
nuts.
That.
That's one of the greatest scenes in terms of cinema history ever. I love that. Put that next to Last Dragon and everything else.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, showing love, man. For the super producer, Joel Holt, y'all already know, man, it's your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Tap in with the new track on all DSPs. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Bear down. One love.
One love. Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
What we got?
We got a new, where is it at?
Oh, is this you got it in?
I have it.
You got to load it up? You ready?
I got it.
Peace.
Actually, need to play some music on the back.
Well, I had no music. You had nothing. You were unprepared. Put the song back on.
I'm sorry.
Put the song back on.
You know what? Here we go. Let's do it.
Greatest album. Oh, yeah. She said, being humble, baby, make it better. Don't care what's in front of me, because I'ma kill whatever. Great in the making on my hand. Yeah. Told my mama I'ma be the greatest album. She said, being humble, baby, make it better. Don't care what's in front of me, because I'ma kill whatever. Great in the making on my hand. Yeah. I'm back again. Pat had to come and rap again.